welcome to my channel. My name's Andrea the Cumbrian Crafter. I've come on today to show you my next batch of iCads for the DY iCad 2026 challenge, which is held over on Instagram. I'll leave all the links in the description box down below that you'd need to find the challenge over on Instagram. The days I'm going to show you today is day 36 to 42. So we'll go straight in. Day 36 is biomorphic shape. So I've just done a bit of doodling with a pencil and then used my Posca pen to colour in the black parts, and just used blues and greens from my acrylic markers. I didn't use all Posca, I used some of the other brands that are a cheaper brand, but I just tried to find all the different shades of green and blue, and then used a black fine line pen in parts as well. And then we've got day 37, which is origami. This was a background that I've cut down to the size of an iCad, and I've gone round the edge with some embossing powder in like a bright pink, and then I cut out this origami butterfly. It was actually off the Cricut. I really struggle with origami and all the different folds, and I didn't have time that day, so I went for that option there, but I thought the background looks very origami-like as well. And then we've got day 38, which is cerulean blue, or cerulean or blue, but obviously that is a shade of blue. So I've just gone for lots of blue things. I've got a painty background with a stencil stuck down, like a cardboard stencil stuck down in different blues. Some blue stamps, blue butterfly, a couple of blue birds, and some of the little bits and pieces. And then I just stamped out the letters on top for that as well. And then day 39 is harmony. So for this one, I've got a stenciled background it's like ink sprays through a stencil, and then I've stamped this piece of music. And then on top of that, I've just freehand drawn the black lines, but then the actual music notes and this, I don't know what do they call this? Is it treble clef? I'm not sure. I'm not musical in any way. They were from the Cricut, and then I've just hand drawn the word harmony on there. Quite straightforward, that one. And day 40, we've got frost. So I've got this here. I had a lovely play with my glitter. This was a glitter, let me see if I can find it. I've had it in my stash for a long time, Deco Art Glamour Dust, and it's got a lovely frosty look about it. So I've just used, there's actually some tissue paper in the background there that's got snowflakes on, and then on top of that I've done some spraying with ink spray, and then I've used some blue acrylic paint. And then I've cut out a fern, die cut, and then I've just painted the entire fern leaf with glue and then sprinkled on the glitter. It isn't stuck in some places, but I don't know whether you can see any of that shimmer on camera, but I really like that one, although it is shedding glitter all the time. Day 41 is just the word favourite and then a line. So I've just interpreted that as my favourite thing to sort of craft, and the theme is mushrooms, toadstools, as everybody already knows. That is my favourite, but I haven't used toadstools in my crafting for a little while. I tend to, after winter, give them a little bit of a break. But I've just put down a lot of different toadstool stamps and then some stickers, and then stamped out the names of different mushrooms, toadstools on there. Had fun making that one. And then last today we have casino. So that's day 42. So the background for this is actually a paper pad which I bought recently. It's called Las Vegas, a Crafter's Companion one, which I probably can't find now. It's this one here. It's just a 6x6 paper pad. I love anything to do with Las Vegas. I have been there just before we were married. We went there Spent a week in Las Vegas. So I really enjoyed doing this one. So on top here, these two large die were actually on a sample of wallpaper. It was a really abstract piece of wallpaper. It was just in a shop. I took a sample of it just because I knew I wanted to fussy cut out all of the unusual images on the wallpaper. I was never ever going to put it on any of our walls, but that's where these have come from. So they go really well on top of there, and then there's just extra little bits from the paper pad that I've fussy cut out and added on top, just to make it as busy and as a casino would be. So there we go, those are my icads for this week. Thank you for watching today, and I'll see you all again soon.